This is a brief tutorial on researching effectively. When we tend to start research, we go to our favorite search engine, whether it be Google, Yahoo, or Bing, as being the top three that people utilize. One thing to remember when doing a search is to not put in phrases such as asking questions. I know that when I do research, I used to want to go and ask the search engine how to do something, and it doesn't see all of the terms that you enter. So we must remember to not ask questions in our searches. It is much more important and effective if we just stick to the facts that we are looking for. We are now going to be looking at some intermediate search techniques to help us narrow down our search. I have gone to Google, which is seems to be my go-to for everything search engine, and we are going to be looking at research strategies. And as you can see, with the initial search term, we come up with 353 million results. No way to go through and effectively determine which ones are useful or not. Even though that these are the top results, they may not be all effective. As you look through there are a lot of sites that we just don't need, and so we're going to begin to eliminate some of the fluff by entering a minus sign in development to get rid of the research and development links, a minus sign, and then business to get rid of the business research strategies, and a minus sign safety to eliminate the safety results. And as you see, this brings us from 300 million down to 50.7 million results. And as you look through, we have gotten rid of the others. Now we do have a couple of book results still, which we are going to now eliminate by putting a minus books into the search term, which brings us down to 43.7 million. And as you'll see, we now no longer have books that pop up in our results. It is important to note that you must individually put a minus and then search term that you want to eliminate. We cannot put a minus and then enter development, business, safety, books to get rid of all four search terms. You must individually enter the minus sign and then the search term that you would like to eliminate, as we have done in this example. Now there are other ways to increase the possibility of having a reliable result, and how we're going to do that is narrow down to just a specific type of sites that we're going to get in our results. And we do this by typing in the term site : no space .edu. And this brings us to 4.5 million results of just education sites, such as UMUC, the University of California, and others, as you see on the results. Most of them you see the prefix of library dot their college, which gives many tutorials from these various universities for their own students and staff to use in their research. Now it's important to use specific search criteria, and so we're going to go in and also add the word online to the beginning of this, which brings us down to 67,000 results. This is going to give us results of just online research strategies. And as you can see, we've got several very prominent universities such as Purdue and Berkeley. Now as we move on, with the information age that we're in, more and more information becomes available to us pretty much every day. And so it's important that we get the most relevant information. In this example, I'm going to show you how to use some more advanced search options to narrow things down. We're going to look for 21st century tools, again in Google, and we click enter. You'll see that we get 60 million results, and we have results as early as June 15th of 2012 to as far back as June 14th of 2008. Now in the last 4 years, technology tools have changed quite a bit. And so we want to make sure that we have the most relevant information in our research so that we make sure that it applies to us and that we're not getting outdated information. We do this by clicking Show Research So show search tools, which brings down this menu that gives us, we can narrow it down to sites and images, related search, dictionary, etc. But what we're going to do is create a custom date range. And from the from, which is where we want to begin our search, this is going to be 2011, which automatically makes it January 1st, 2011, and then today's date of July 25th, 2012. This box here shows us that the results are only between that date range, ensuring that we have the most relevant and up-to-date information available to us. That way we don't try to employ out-of-date information or to find tools that may no longer apply. Now this has just been a brief tutorial on some of the more intermediate to advanced search techniques. There are many more available, such as how to search databases that are available through subscription in your school or public library, as well as other advanced, even more advanced search techniques. So make sure you visit your local library and media center to utilize all that is there to make sure you get the best results from your research.